Before we start, hit the subscribe button, like this video, and share it with someone who books flights often. Because what you're about to learn can literally save you hundreds of dollars every year. You find a flight, the price looks perfect. You enter your details, hit confirm, and suddenly the total jumps. $30 more, $50 more, sometimes even $100. Most people assume they missed something. But here's the truth. Airlines are legally allowed to guide you toward paying more. And they've quietly built entire booking systems designed to do exactly that. Today, I'm going to show you how it actually works and how to stop overpaying every single time you book a flight. Let's start with the first trick almost everyone falls for. The price you see at the beginning is rarely the price you actually pay. Airlines use something called drip pricing. The base fare grabs your attention, but additional costs appear step by step as you move through checkout. Seat selection fees, baggage charges, service fees, priority boarding upgrades. By the time you reach payment, you've already invested time choosing flights and entering personal details. Psychologically, your brain now wants closure, so you're far more likely to accept the higher total instead of starting over. That emotional commitment is exactly what the system relies on. But pricing manipulation doesn't stop there. The fare shown to you can sometimes vary depending on how you search. Factors like location, browsing sessions, and repeated searches can influence how pricing systems respond to demand signals. In simple terms, the more interested you appear, the less negotiating power you may have. That's why one of the easiest defenses is using private or incognito browsing when searching for flights. Each search starts fresh without stored browsing data attached to previous attempts. It takes seconds, but it prevents your searches from building a visible pattern over time. And here's where things get even more interesting. Airline pricing systems also consider regional markets. Travelers searching from higher income regions may sometimes see different pricing structures than searches originating elsewhere. Using a VPN allows you to test searches from different locations and compare results. It doesn't guarantee lower prices every time, but experienced travelers regularly check multiple regions before booking because occasional differences can be significant. Now let's talk about timing, because this is where most travelers unknowingly lose money. Many people believe booking as early as possible guarantees the best deal. In reality, airlines often release tickets at higher prices first while they measure demand. For domestic flights, prices frequently stabilize 1 to 3 months before departure. International flights often reach competitive pricing around 3 to 6 months out. Book too early and you may pay a premium. Book too late and urgency pricing kicks in. The goal isn't booking first, it's booking strategically. Another overlooked advantage is simply changing how you search. Instead of booking a traditional round trip, try pricing 2 separate one-way flights. Mixing airlines for departure and return can sometimes produce cheaper combinations that booking engines don't automatically highlight. It requires a few extra minutes of comparison, but the savings can be surprisingly large. Now, let's talk about one of the biggest illusions in modern airfare: basic economy. That lowest price at the top of the screen looks irresistible, but it often comes with restrictions: no seat selection, limited baggage allowance, and expensive change penalties. Airlines anchor your attention to that cheapest number, so every upgrade feels small by comparison. But once you add the bags or seat you actually need, the supposedly cheaper ticket often costs the same as a standard fare. Always calculate the total experience cost, not just the advertised fare. Here's another psychological tactic most travelers never notice. Flight options are displayed in gradual price increases. Your brain compares each option to the one before it instead of evaluating real value independently. That small jump from one fare to the next feels reasonable, even when the difference adds up quickly. Simply pausing and evaluating each option on its own can prevent unnecessary upgrades. One of the smartest strategies, however, requires doing less, not more. Instead of checking prices repeatedly, set fare alerts using tools like Google Flights or Hopper. You choose the route once, then wait for notifications when prices change. This removes urgency and allows you to book based on data instead of anxiety. Loyalty programs deserve a quick reality check too. Airline miles can still be valuable, but redemption values change over time. A flight that once required fewer points may now cost significantly more. Always compare the real value of miles against cash pricing. Sometimes flexibility delivers better savings than loyalty alone. Here's the bottom line. Airlines operate incredibly advanced revenue systems designed to maximize how much each passenger pays for the same seat. If you book casually, the system has the advantage. But when you search privately, compare locations, time booking strategically, structure tickets intelligently, and understand pricing psychology, you shift that advantage back to yourself. The system may be built to charge more, but now you know how to navigate around it. If this helped you understand how airline pricing really works, hit subscribe, like this video, and share it with someone planning a trip soon. And if you want to travel smarter without overpaying again, Passport Pending is where we break down the strategies airlines hope you never learn. Safe travels and book smarter.